Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how you can apply for qualification assessment if you are a teacher. The website that you need to go to is AITSL or AITSL. It is a body that assesses qualifications for people who want to teach in Australia. And that assessment allows you to move to Australia. So if you go to the top right of the website, as you can see on your screen, you will see a join button or a login button. So you go to login, and on the login, there is a normal login here, which you shouldn't do. And then there's a login for teacher self-assessment too. If you want to access the self-assessment too, you click here. But for qualification assessment, click on this link here. This link will bring you here to the applicant portal, where you just click to log in and it will open in a new tab. As you can see, if you've got an account, you can log in with your local account, then click login. Then an email is sent to the email address that you are using. I can see it popping up on my phone, so I'll just put in that. Okay, so I've put in the code that was sent. Then I can say, remember this device and don't ask for a code in 7 days. Now, this is where you see everything that you need to see, okay? On the left side, you can see your personal details, the skills assessment process. It is explained. On the right side, this is where you see and this is information about skills assessment itself and where you need to go. So where you see it says start skills assessment. Available, these are available applications that you can make. Open, these are open applications. So for now, we've got application for a skills assessment and application for skills employment statement. If you had started your application and you did not finish, you just go on continue applications in draft. Then here they will show you applications which you have submitted, and booking item applications and assessment will show here. Applications requiring further information will show here. Then applications which are finalized, meaning that an assessment has been done and they have given the result of that assessment, they'll show here. And if you have requested for a refund, it will show here. Okay, so since we don't have any of that, let's click on application for a skills assessment, and you can see that it costs $1,154 as at the time of making this video in 2026. So you click there, apply for one application for a skills assessment, status open, booking item application for skills assessment. This is just information. So we click on apply, and it brings you to this window where you have to fill in information. So the first question is, are you an applicant or a migration agent? So I'll put applicant, names, first name and last name, then your email address, and there's a declaration that you need to make. I declare that I have read and understood teacher migration services and support privacy policy outlined in the guide. Remember when we just opened this page, there was the left column and the right column. On the left column there was information about all this, so you just say yes, then you confirm. Okay, it has processed that information. So now we are coming to the application. Now this application is for what level do you teach? It's very important to choose the right level. If you're teaching primary, middle school, secondary school. Now, this is not just the level that you are teaching. This is the level in which you are qualified. I think that's the most important distinction. You could be a primary school qualified teacher, meaning that your bachelor's degree is in primary education, but you are teaching at a secondary school or at a preschool. That does not count. What counts is, what is your qualification? Is it a bachelor's degree in primary or a secondary? If it's in secondary, then you choose. So you choose what is appropriate there. Then you put your personal details. There are these which you cannot change, email address. Then you put official names as they appear on your passport. Then date of birth, you write according to this format, day, month, year. So then country of passport, you put your country there, then you choose your passport. Okay, so you click here to upload. I upload my passport. Then they are saying upload 2 more identity documents, including at least 1 photo bearing document. For example, a birth certificate, a national ID card, a driver's license, student ID, proof of age card, working with children card, etc. Okay, birth certificate. And they said the third one should at least have an image. So I'll go back in, put my driver's license. Are you currently residing in Australia? The answer is yes. Which state? Northern Territory. Okay. Select if you, the applicant, have a previous name or a previous AITSL skills assessment, Australian teacher registration, additional comments to add about the personal details. So I'll choose teacher registration. In which state has teacher registration been obtained? For me, it was in the Northern Territory. Okay. Northern Territory TRB number and put it in there. Upload TRB teacher registration certificate. Upload it. Okay, does your application include documents sourced from my eCourse? Yes, it does. I've got some qualifications from my eCourse, which is an Australian government website where qualifications for people that graduate in Australia can be obtained. Okay, if you already have my eCourse account, we strongly recommend using the same email address in your application as the one associated with my eCourse. Please refer to page 6 of the application guide. Has AITSL been made a receiving organization in my eCourse? Please share only the documents relevant to the assessment process, such as award certificate. Okay, so I'm going to say yes. Let me go to my eCourse. Okay, I'll sign in. Again, a verification. It came to my phone, so I'll just put it there. Okay, finally I have logged in. So how do I share this? Come here. I just need the certificate and the transcript. So I'll click these two because here they said, here, please share only documents relevant to the assessment process, such as award certificates and academic transcripts. Okay. So when I come back to my eCourse, I'll just click on these and say share selected. Then I'll choose an organization because I want to share to an organization. Do this, continue. The name you choose will be visible only to yourself and will not be seen by the recipient. So I'll put the name. I'll say my qualifications share. Purpose qualification teacher qualification assessment by AITSL. Recipient, then I choose. It's here. The organization I'm sharing with is here. Email address. I'll use the same email address because that's what it said. Remember, we strongly recommend using the same email address in your application as the associated as one associated with your my eCourse. Okay, reference, this is more like what the recipient, the receiving organization will see. So I can say Kaunda's qualification, and then I'll put the date. I don't know how long this is going to take, to be honest, so maybe I'll give it for them up to June, because qualification assessment sometimes takes about 6 weeks according to official documents. So when I share these, I want them to be able to access these documents up to at least 6 weeks. I know that maybe they'll download them quickly and on time, but again, just to be safe, I'll do that. Okay, I am going to put this is end of July and then share. Very easy. Your documents have been delivered to the recipient and are available for viewing, so they can see my documents. Finish. Back to my application. Instructions. In this section, you'll be asked to provide details of your qualifications that will be assessed towards you meeting the qualification criterion for 4 years of study. You can take time to read this information. Title of the award, Bachelor of Arts with Education. Okay. Country of institution, this is Zambia. Awarding institution, University of Zambia. Awarded year, this was in 2010. Standard full duration, it was 4 years. Full-time duration of the ITE qualification, it was 4 years. So upload the certificate. I'll upload it there. Then here, upload final academic transcript. Upload. Where credits advanced standing or recognition of prior learning from previous study awarded towards this? No. Supervised teaching practice. Specify the duration, 72. And the range of children I was teaching, 13 to 18. Upload supervised teaching practice statement and upload it. Here there is an option which says, please select the option below to upload your other higher education qualifications. So then at the end of the application, I'll need to add to prove my English. So how do I prove my English? There are 3 options. The first one is teacher registration, which is here. The second one is academic IELTS. The third one is third option. So let me just give a comment here. There are people that have written international second language proficiency rating, and they have done their teacher registration. You can use your teacher registration as proof for English, okay? And here is the proof. You can choose your teacher registration as proof for English. However, let me also state that AITSL, if they want, they might ask you to write academic English. So for me, I'm choosing that academic version of the International English Language Testing System. Again, academic IELTS TRF number. I'll use the other screen to check. So I'll put that TRF, which is test report form number. I'll paste it there. Academic IELTS test score. The date, this is the date. I'm just copying the date from the IELTS. And then listening, 8, reading, then upload it. After uploading, save. Next, go to the declaration. Please review your application. Okay, so we have come here. This is the declaration where you're saying you understand all these things. You can go through and read. Yes. After you say yes to the declaration, then you can either go back in draft to the application in draft or continue to payment. So for now, I'm going to the payment section. Yeah, I've put in my credit card. All I have to do now is pay now. Payment successfully processed, success. Application for skills assessment submitted. Your application has been submitted successfully. Please keep an eye on your email for further updates. And this is the end, ladies and gentlemen.